Alright, so let me try to make a trade breakdown of the trade that I took on this VIX 25 today. Using the same concept of engineered liquidity, I came to the 4-hour time frame. I saw an order block right here. If you watched my video, I made a video about this. I saw this order block right here. It was very strong, and it created this inducement right here. This was the 4-hour time frame. I'm gonna show you everything, and I was able to take this trade on my small live account, and here it was. Let me just show you. This was the account, as you can see, right? And I was able to withdraw $31, right? Yeah. So this was, I saw this on the, remember this was a trade, a higher time frame. This is a 4-hour time frame. So I had to do what we call fractal confirmation. I made a video about it. So I had to drop down to the M5 so that I can get that fractal confirmation, right? I made a video about fractal confirmation. If you don't know, I had to scroll down so that I can get that perfect entry, right? Now this was the first entry right here, as you can clearly see, though I wasn't online, but I'm gonna show the entry that I took. This was if I was online, this was the entry that I had to take. This was a fair value gap, creating an inducement right here, inducing traders, for those who took early entries from here, placing their stops up, down, up there, right? It took them out. That had to be the first entry. But for this case, for me, I got my entry right here. Even let me show some the screenshots, as you can see right here. That it was around here. You see, I took a screenshot. It was around this Ford block, around this reclaimed block, right? It was around. Let me try to see. It was somewhere around. Let me try to check that where was that? Yeah, it was here. This was where I took this entry from. I saw this was supposed to be a strong block on the 15, but it was broken, so I had to consider it a very strong block, right? And what I had was to come and I place in my short positions right here. Don't forget about engineered liquidity. I told that every time you get your trades, they should create what you call inducement. And here it was. This was a fair value gap, almost what people call imbalance in the market. So price came filling it. Now price had to move down a few pips, most of them putting their stops here. So this was supposed to be our inducement, right? This was an inducement right here. Yeah, targeting this thing right here. So our stops had to be above this, and if you to get your TP, you have to go to the higher time frame so that you can get those liquidity, right? So you can target down here. Though for me, I went out very early. I'll tell you the reasons why. That's how I was able to get this perfect entry, and I was able to make over $31. Though it's small, but it's realistic to make that. Yeah, this trade is still active, though for me, I went out of this trade very, very early, as you can see, right? And I was able to make some withdrawals. So that's a break even of this trade that I took. Using the same concept first, the concept that I used, I applied engineered liquidity with a fractal confirmation entries. Fractal confirmation, it's like doing top-down analysis. When you get your fractal confirmation from the higher time frame, that means you have to scroll down to the smaller time frames to look for that perfect entry. And I was able to get it. The first entry was here, though I wasn't online. The second entry was here, and I was able to participate in this trade. So guys, I think that's it. I sign out.